Hello loves. So I thought I would show you guys how I'm doing my cleansing for this specific week. So I thought I would let you guys in to that space, and I kind of want to start doing more cooking and kind of those type of videos on the channel. So I wanted to show you guys how I'm doing it this week. So you're gonna need a couple of things to do this. You're gonna need a jar. I'm using a ball jar. This one I got at the Dollar Tree. It is huge. It was $1. You guys know the Dollar Tree is like one of my favorite things. So yeah, I'm gonna be using this big of a jar for this because I want to have it throughout the day. You can have this on a smaller batch as well. It's up to you how you want to do it, but I like drinking this throughout the day, especially because Mondays is my biggest work day as far as doing readings, Patreon work, and also prepping for the live as well. So it's kind of a really busy day. So you're going to need a jar. The chlorophyll that I'm going to be using is the liquid chlorophyll. And this one is really good. It tastes like spearmint. It's really nice one. You get this really big bottle. I got this one for like, I don't know, online you can get it for like $8. I got mine for like, I think it was like $9.99 at my local food wellness store, and they had like a really small, like a 1 ounce for the same price with the same like amount and everything. I was just like, this is a scam. I'm gonna get the big bottle. So this one will last you like a really long time. You're gonna need a tablespoon of chlorophyll. I'm gonna be really mindful of not dropping it because that thing stains. It stains. And I'm just gonna be using both lime and lemons. I like working with both. I prefer lemons. Okay, I am Dominican. For those who don't know, in the Dominican Republic, the lime is actually called a lemon, and the yellow lemon, it's actually called limón amarillo. So it's kind of, this is the second form of lemon to us, and the reason being is because it's not as strong tasting. It doesn't have that intense flavor. There's a reason why in Latinx countries you see the lime used more. It has way more flavor. You see it in Mexico, you see it in Cuba, you see it in your mojitos. Okay, so we love working with stronger flavors, not milder flavors. If you look at in a lot of other countries, like even using white onion, that's a very mild onion. If you go to Latin America, if you go to South America, Central America, you're gonna see the purple onion being used a lot because it just has way more flavor. It packs more of a punch. So we bold out here. I'm just gonna use both because I like using both, YOLO. But if I didn't, I would prefer not to use the yellow. I would use the green 1,000% more than the yellow, just because that's what I'm used to using back on the island. Okay, so you're gonna need this, and you're also gonna need some spring water. So I'm using Poland spring for this. You can use charged water if you would like to. You can use lunar water if you would like to. Specifically, if you would want to work with the Libra energies right now. Oh, the plate just fell. The Libra energies right now. So I'm just gonna do it just a little bit of the way because I actually like squeezing the lemon halfway through, so then it kind of gets incorporated and I don't have to like fully stir it. So I'm gonna just start squeezing the lemon in there. And I like pressing it on the top so it doesn't spray everywhere outside of the top because that shit is annoying. So this specific cleansing elixir of sorts, it's a really good one because chlorophyll is really good for detoxification. Is really good for like your belly health, your gut health. It's really good for your blood health as well, and it helps to detoxify your blood, and it's just really good to do some detoxing with. So I incorporate chlorophyll pretty regularly when I'm doing my detoxing for the month. So just like to squeeze everything in there. So we're getting all the juices. Okay. Then we're gonna add some lime. And lemon and lime, if you guys didn't know by now, it's like one of the most cleansing things on this earth. Naturally, lemon is just really cleansing. There we go. All right. I don't like to waste anything, so I'm squeezing everything in here. Everything's getting squeezed. I prefer my lemon waters to be really lemony. Again, I am Dominican. Again, I like really, really heavy flavor. Let me tell y'all some stories while I add this. Oh, another trick, I kind of like to press these before I put them in there so they release some of the juices while they're in the water. That's just one of my tricks. But okay, story time. When I used to live in DR, especially when I used to go visit my aunt, she would have, so one of my aunts, she has what I like to call a Dominican supermarket growing in her backyard, because literally she has everything you can think of: cherries, guayabas, avocados, plátanos, yuca, like everything. She has ducks, she has chickens, she has everything. This woman has everything. And so every time I would go to her house, like one of the things she has planted in her backyard is a lemon tree. And when I say lemon, y'all know I mean lime. And so while she was trying to cook, when she would try to cook during the day, I don't know if you guys know this about the Dominican Republic, but in DR, so breakfast is at 10, dinner is at 12, and then your, I guess, you know, what do you want to call it, snack? Or I guess, I think what brunch would be, or like just, it's not really a dinner, it's called a cena, would be like around 6:30, 7 o'clock. And that's pretty much when you would eat your, I don't know, like something, it's not as heavy of a food. So our whole eating schedule is different. So it was like, what, 11-ish, and she's like making dinner. She's like, Abby, go get me some, you know, limones de la mata. So I would go to the lemon tree. I would literally pick it out. I would break it in half, and I would just start sucking on the lemon. I really, really love the flavor. I love sour foods. I love sour cherries. I always love the green cherries. I recently found out that the cherries in DR are actually acerola cherries. I always thought they were just cherries, and then when I came to the United States, I tasted the United States cherries, and I was like, why are these cherries like bland and don't really taste like much? And then I realized, and then, you know, I literally recently discovered that it was because DR has actually a higher, it's a better cherry because it has higher amount of vitamin C. So it bees what it bees. But I used to just literally, I go to my aunt's cherry tree, pick out all the green ones because I prefer the green ones. I like that crunch and that tartness. Oh my God. It's having me miss my islands. But I love the flavor. I love the tartness. I love the intensity. It's just fruits and like all these type of things in the island. It just tastes different. It hits different. The other day, literally, like when it was like fig season for some reason, at my job, we got all these bunch of figs from Cali, and I'm thinking this is gonna be an amazing type of food experience because everybody and their mother like be, you know, hyping up figs and doing all these things. And then I finally taste it, and that thing is bland as a hell. It tastes like like the texture is like what a guava feels like, but it has like no flavor. And I was really, really disappointed because I'm like, yo, I thought that I was gonna have some magical stuff because y'all swear, you know, my non, you know, people of colors out here, y'all be swearing on these figs. And I'm like, okay, let's try these figs for y'all. Let me just try on these figs. And I tried the figs and I was like, okay, where's the flavor though? They literally same texture as guava, just no flavor. And I love guavas, so it was really, really disappointing. But I don't know. I'm big on flavor, okay? I'm really, really big on flavor. So that's kind of my thing. So I like to make this really, really tart and sour, and like every time I'm drinking and I taste that tartness, I'm like, cleansing, I'm cleansing, I'm cleansing, I'm cleansing. And it just tastes really good. I don't like no mild dosage of anything. Like, give me some extra sazon, please. Anyway, so once you add the chlorophyll, you just want to stir it so it gets well incorporated in there. And I like to take like a knife, a butter knife, and just kind of, again, like poke the little sides so it, you know, those juices from the lemon slices completely start to just come out, and it makes it nice and tart. Taste check. It's great. It's amazing. It has this really nice peppermint flavor. This is why I love it. One of the other things, I'm just gonna add a little bit more water. One of the other things that you can do is just make this ahead of time. Like especially like maybe, you know, you're gonna start your cleansing tomorrow. You can make this at night. Leave it in your refrigerator so it's nice and cold, and then boom, you have your own, basically your cleansing drink for the day. So yeah, I like making a big batch. I really do. It's up to y'all. Y'all can make this in small batches if you would like to, but that's just me. It bees what it bees. But yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this quick video on how one of the ways that I detox. I'm going to be showing you guys other ways in which I specifically detox, because I do have different things that I use. But when it comes to drinking specifically, I like to do this pretty regularly, and it works really, really well for me. So I hope that you guys find this helpful. Definitely let me know if you try it, how it tastes, if you like it, if it's too sour for you. Let me know in the comments down below, and I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Bye.